Good afternoon, football fans. Welcome to Mayo Field in Rochester, Minnesota, getting set for a matchup between your hometown Mayo Spartans and the visiting Rosemount Irish. I am Matt Bodine, joined on the mic, special guest, the legendary coach himself, Rick Jones. Rick, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great, Matt. It's nice to be here with you today. I appreciate the invite.
Going to be a little bit of a hybrid show, a little bit of an audible called by everybody. Last night was supposed to be the date and time for this game, but delayed because of weather. We're here on a Friday afternoon, kind of a strange time for a high school football game.
Yeah, it certainly is. And, of course, it was a difficult decision for everyone last night because Rosemount travels down here in their buses and they're ready to go and they've got their fans with them and their student body. And, you know, the administration here has to look at it. And, of course, if you have lightning, there's the half-hour rule and you have to wait and you get another strike of lightning 28 minutes in and you start the half-hour clock all over again. So not an easy decision for anyone, but the right decision was made last night.
Completely surrounded by a lightning storm, which in my typical daily life, I love seeing stuff like that. Last night it was not welcome and it caused chaos here. Of course, yeah, the travel factor for Rosemount is obviously a hard thing, and they are the ones who probably it affects the most to not get that game in, obviously, right? Travel, having to get out of school early today, travel again. 3:15 start is a little bit of a strange one.
Yeah, you kind of feel like you're playing college football. If this was a Saturday, you'd think you were looking at the Wolverines with their helmets and the Spartans of Mayo. So here you go. It should be a great contest today. Both teams bring in the same record, and there's a lot of enthusiasm to play this game. And it's a real challenge for Mayo because we stepped up to 6A a year ago. And so we're the smallest school in 6A in the state. And we play some of these schools that quite a bit larger, but Donnie has his kids ready, as he always does.
Always ready to play under head coach Donnie Holcomb's authority. And I think Jeff Erdman, head coach for the Rosemount Irish, is going to bring his boys. Both teams looking to get to that 2-2 record, come in 1-2, want to get back to 500, get the season back on track. Rosemount started out with a big victory against Eastview on the road, 41-3. Taking care of business there, but then have fallen to Lakeville North in a close matchup, 24-21. That was on the road as well. And then at home against Egan last week, 29-14. Egan is that common opponent. Mayo faced them in week 2, lost 36-14. We'll see if that comparison with Egan. Egan's one of those teams that just kind of grinds it out. Ball possession, control, clock management, get in the end zone, and then try to get that ball back.
And historically, Rosemount has been the same kind of school and the same kind of offense. They run that, you almost think you're looking at 1950s or 60s football with that full house, and they run that dive, they run the lead off of it, they run the counter, and, you know, they'll pound it. They'll throw 2 times a game for 70 yards and 14 points, you know, because you start looking to stop that run. And Rosemont's started to get away from that a little bit. I think they'll run it some today, and if they have success, they'll probably stay with it. But they've opened up their offense quite a bit, and it looks a lot more like the things we're used to seeing now, watching college ball on the weekends or watching these other high school teams.
It was Gavin Caswell that got the start at quarterback on opening night. He's a senior, but I think injury caused him to miss some time, and Cade Sherman was in that quarterback position. So we'll see which one is going to get the start here today. Football coming soon. Looks like teams are not quite onto the field. Referees are ready. The band is getting us going.
Yeah,
haven't
boy,
quite seen them line up yet.
The band is always fun, you know, and the kids are having such a great time. And kids get out today. You know, we should have a packed student section here today. Should be a lot of enthusiasm.
I heard free admission. That was the rumor I heard. So if you are sitting on your couch at home in Rochester and you want to come down and watch a live afternoon football game, why not? The sun is out. Couldn't ask for better weather today. Having waited out, they're really going to benefit. There is a slight breeze in play, but the sun, Rick, do you think this sun is going to factor? I mean, normally the sun goes down early in the first half on a Friday night. This sun's going to be out the whole time.
It should be up pretty high. I don't think it'll really be a factor. The kids practice this every day, and with the field running north and south like it does, we should get it out there. So, you know, if it was sitting in one end zone, I think you'd have more of an issue, but you know, there might be a chance a receiver's on a deep route. You might look back into it if he's running on the far sideline and looking back. But I think for the most part, we practice out here every day. Kids should be okay.
I think that's a great point. This is the exact time that they practice each day, so it should be the body is a creature of habit, right?
Yeah.
So having your legs kind of ready to go at this time should not be an issue. I wouldn't anticipate anyways. On-field announcements are being made as we speak. Looks like the band is going to get us going with a nice rendition of the national anthem. guess the players will be out here before that, so we do have some time before kickoff comes.
Well, and the thing you see, you know, I haven't been a high school principal. Just so glad to see kids involved in the music program, the theater program, and journalism, and all the things that a large high school can offer. There's so many opportunities for kids to get involved. There's so many opportunities for them to have life-changing experiences, for them to create a friendship with a teacher or a coach that lasts a lifetime. You know?
Absolutely right.
The friendships that go on, and down through the years, they'll be talking about how great they were. You know, when they get together, and it doesn't get much better than that. You know, it's a great experience for kids, and we're always thankful for the community support we get for the public schools. And,
absolutely. Speaking of those friendships, that's how we met, going back to youth hockey coaching together, and have continued our friendship well beyond the years that we've been on the ice. So exactly right. You don't.
And that's a special time, you know. And I had recently moved here from Michigan, and was helping coach my grandson's team, and you got stuck with me and with your son that year, and it's a very special friendship and something I treasure. And you're a talented guy, and you become the voice of Mayo hockey and the voice of Mayo football, and you know, you bring a lot of enthusiasm to this community.
Appreciate that, Coach. It means a lot to me, especially coming from you, somebody who I look up to and admire so much. Players still waiting to make their way through the tunnel. We'll have just a few more minutes before kickoff. I think let's talk a little bit about the Spartans and how their season has started. They started out big time at home. Hadn't opened a regular season at home in quite some time, and took care of business. Really put it to Burnsville, 58-22. Isaiah Beal was a standout star. You'll see him running that ball for the Spartans tonight.
Yeah, you sure will. He's a great back, and I think there's going to be a lot of colleges taking a look at him. He's got great eyes. He's got a great burst. And the one thing I think we always look for in a really good back is, are they patient behind the line of scrimmage? Can they let stuff develop and run with their eyes, and then let their explosiveness take care? And he seems to be one of those kids who kind of intuitively gets that. He layers, runs really well on the outside, and you know, we look for him to have another good day today. He had a great day last week, even though we dropped it in the last 30 seconds. But yeah, we look for him to have another good day.
Look for him running the ball today. And then at the quarterback position, starting out a little bit of a quarterback battle between Calder Sheehan, senior quarterback, and number 12 Isaac Peterson, younger brother of standout receiver Lucas Peterson from last year's squad. Calder and Isaac, really, both of them can get the job done, but it seems like as of late, Coach Donnie Holcomb has been giving Peterson a little bit more reps.
And and that's not anything against Calder, because Calder is that Swiss Army knife. He's that kid that can do everything for you.
That's the utility right there.
If he's in there
absolutely.
At quarterback, he does that, but he's a spark plug on that defensive unit. He's a very physical kid. He's a wrestler. He's a great tackler, and he's like having a coach on the field. Of course,
he's an
his
absolute
dad coaches,
leader
but he's
there.
one of those kids that he's calling coverages and he's calling things, and he has great recognition of what the other team is doing and what they've prepared for in their scouting report. So, I think taking a little bit of off of his shoulders that he isn't playing quarterback and going both ways all the time is probably to his benefit and the team's benefit that way, that, he can just be that much fresher.
And not a difficult decision to make when you have Isaac Peterson, who is more of a typical nice tall, throws a nice ball. He's more of that prototypical quarterback build.
Yeah, and he was really poised last week. I mean, we put up, 39, 40 points, and I guess looking at the score, 36 points, and I thought he had a really nice game. And, you want a kid that can come up in the line of scrimmage and look at things. He's not going to panic. He's going to look things over. He knows what's there. He can make the right checkouts if we need to do that. But otherwise, he executes, and he puts a nice ball right on the money. And we look to him to have another good day today.
And at the wide receiver position, junior number 20, Jacob Canfield, has been getting a lot of catches. They throw a little swing pass to Canfield and let him use his legs to get yards, but also downfield the threat, as well as Noah Hagen and Max Durgan, all three juniors. The wide receiver core for the Spartans is looking good into the future.
Yeah, and when you've got a kid who can run the football like we do, you've got to be able to push the ball upfield sometimes and get those DBs backing off, knowing that you've got that threat, that you can throw that deep ball. And then, you know, they've got a great play action package, and they've got a little really nice three-step package that they throw that, you know, you get flat control, you throw the ball out there, and you make things happen, and now you're looking at 2nd and 4. And, you know, and basically your playbook is open to you. So that's the kind of thing that I know they try to do.
Absolutely right. The Rosemount Irish have taken the field. Looks like we're just minutes away from kickoff. Thanks for tuning in here to the Mayo Spartan football live stream. Happy to bring you these home game broadcasts all season. I'm guessing that we have several audience members out there from the Rosemount area. Thanks for tuning in as well. You know, this 6A conference competition was not our first choice, obviously, to join this, but the way it went, you know, now we have these road games. 70 miles teams have to drive down.
Yeah, and we
to,
get,
you know,
and we
to
get to see
games.
schools and campuses that we haven't seen. And we were at Rosemount with the 9th and 10th grade program on Wednesday, and what a beautiful facility with their 2 turf fields and indoor practice facility. And you know, we were treated very well. We were up there, and they're, you know, we were very impressed with everything. So it's it speaks well for high school sports.
So on Friday night, taking that trip down may not be on the top of everybody's agenda, so thanks for tuning in if you're on the live stream. Of course, you can watch this video on demand at any time as well. Here's the Spartans taking the field, led by senior captain Joseph Boguslawski. Looks like we have just a few more things to take care of before kickoff. We'll have a national anthem, and I'm not sure. Dude, how soon do they do? They must have the coin flip in. I didn't see.
I think they had a coin toss before we got to the booth. In fact, as we got up here, Matt, I saw the captains doing a handshake and leaving, but I didn't see which side they lined up on, so I'm not sure where we are with that yet.
Another player to watch for the Spartans is their senior kicker, number 38, Ethan Post. He's such a threat offensively as well because it's less pressure on the offense to really get it in deep. His range is pretty flexible, so we'll see if he gets any attempts today.
His range for field goals, and he makes a big difference in field position on kickoffs.
Absolutely, kicking it deep, usually into the end zone, forces touchbacks, and then his pinning with that punt is quite a benefit for the Spartans. Here comes the national anthem, and then we'll have the ball in the air. Thanks for being patient with us. We wanted to bring it to you last night, but it's going to do just fine today.
Remove your hats as we join the Mayo High School marching band under the direction of Mr. Aaron Cole to pay our respects to the great flag of the United States of America as they play the national anthem.
Another beautiful rendition of our national anthem under the direction of band instructor Mr. Aaron Cole. Talk about community and arts like you mentioned earlier, Coach. Mr. Cole is a phenomenal leader of the music department and gets those guys so fired up. My youngest son is a part of that program, and I absolutely love the energy and everything they do.
Those kids work so hard, you know, and not only do they have rehearsals here, but so many of these kids are practicing their instrument privately. They're taking lessons. They're putting a lot of investment into that, just like an athlete does, and to get the level of excellence that you're looking for. So congratulations to all of those kids and families, and for the time and effort they put in.
Yes, absolutely right. Just moments away from kickoff here in Rochester, Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in. 63 viewers to start. Not bad. I think last night, Rick, we were going to have 200 plus with how late it was going to be and the distance.
I guess it's hard for people to put it on at their workplace. So, you know, maybe if we're working from home, we'll get a few more, right? There we go.
Get a few more. Looks like Mayo will receive. Game time temperature is 80 degrees according to my iPhone weather app. That is a warm day for a football game. Slight breeze favors the end zone to the right of your screen. Looks like junior kicker Bennett Simmering is going to get this thing going for us, and we'll be underway. Back to receive, Max Durgan for the Spartans. Simmering gives it a kick. It's a nice high kick. Angled to the corner, made Durgan run and get. He's going to try to field it out of there. He gets to the 15-yard line, contact there. Another 2, and he's down at the 17-yard line. Looks like the ball will be spotted on the 18. And you'll get a look at the Spartans offense for the first time. It will be Peterson. I would say under center, but they typically run a kind of a shotgun formation.
Correct. They're not under center very often. They might in short yardage situations or down at the goal line, but for the most part, they're going to be in the pistol, and they will give you multiple receivers. In this case, we got a twins to one side, a split end on the other, and we've got a slot receiver here.
Here's Sheehan in motion, and it's going to be handoff who fumbled, and now a melee as in the exchange to Beal. The ball caught him high and hard off the shoulder pads and went straight to the line. Looks like he did fall on his own recovery, so that's second down, and they end up gaining 1 yard on the play. So second and 9.
Well, we'll get that out of our system, Matt, and be ready to go from here.
Peterson ready to go again. Gives a little bit of a pump fake and then looks to the sideline for directions. Beal is the single running back behind Peterson. Split left is Hagen and Calder Sheehan. Sheehan in motion again. And same play, handoff this time up the middle and getting the first down, and more is Beal. Looked like a 13-yard pickup on the play. It's going to be first down Spartans. First time it failed, second time they just went right back to it, and this time with the clean exchange, Beal got it done right up the middle. What kind of defense do you see early here from the Irish?
They're in a 5-2, Matt, and then they're going to walk off the ends. If they've got an open inside, if they got a tight end side, they're going to bring somebody up. So right now,
looks like under center is Peterson with an I formation. Yeah. Different look here. Calder Sheehan in motion again. Roll out to his left and a pass underneath to Lincoln Majerus. Catch and a little bit of yards after contact. He gets just short of the sticks. Going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, if Beal can run the football, then that's going to open up this play action game because they're going to have to honor that, and this should be there. So this is where you want. You want to be ahead of schedule here. Looking at 2nd and 1, now you can just do about anything you want.
Yeah, playbook's wide open.
So here, keep possession. Let's earn these first downs. Let's make these guys.
Sheehan goes in motion again. This time Beal gets caught from behind, and the wrap.
And I think he got the first down finally.
Yeah, he couldn't get wrapped up by the initial contact. Looked like it was George LeBerry who made that initial contact. He slipped through the grips and got the first down.
Rosemount historically on defense bring a lot of people. So they're going to be blitzing linebackers. They're going to be bringing safeties. They're bringing people from all over. So they're sitting now in a 4-man shell. But they might walk one of these safeties up, or they've got a defensive end walked off on the twin side. They might bring him up and blitz him. In fact, they're cheating him up right now.
Quick pass towards the outside. Catch is made.
Got it looking at.
That's Durgan. Got about halfway there on first down. We're being 2nd and 5. Getting rid of that ball early from the pocket there is going to be well advised if this team is bringing blitzes from all over the place. Simulates kind of a hurry-up option or offense, but they're kind of getting all the play calls from the side, so everybody on the same page.
They do, and they
plenty of
hand
time.
signal in. Corey Urban does that, and they signal in personnel groups.
Quick slant pass to Durgan. He got the first down and more on the outside. 2 receptions in a row for Durgan.
It's a nice scheme there because we brought the motion to the wide field, and they moved their secondary with the motion, and that opened up the slant back on that short side.
Great read. The ball is moving, picking up 3 quick first downs. Peterson's got the boys on the move. I'd like to thank camera operator today, Jace Verna. Thanks for helping out. In motion again this time was Boguslawski. It looks like Peterson's going to keep it on the option and pick up about 3 yards.
Number 12, Peterson on the keeper for the Spartans. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Spartans on the Rosemount 38.
Quick starts in all the games so far. The Spartans have had success early.
Offensively, we've looked pretty good most of the season. If we can just, not put the ball on the ground or get a pick, or and those things happen. You just got to minimize how many of those you have in a game. But moving the ball like this would be nice to finish this drive.
That turnover battle is one of the highlights. Here's a sling pass on the outside to Sheehan, gets back to the line of scrimmage and gains about 2 yards. But that turnover battle was one of the comments that head coach Donnie Holcomb made in the Donnie Holcomb Coaches Show. Got to win the turnover battle. That's critical in all football.
Well, this is an important drive because right now we're 5 minutes into this drive, into this quarter. We're almost halfway through this quarter already. If we can take a couple more minutes off, put some points on the board, it's going to be a great way to open.
Big third down. They got 4 yards to gain. And this time it looks like Sheehan. Oh no, it's Peterson. Lincoln Majerus is the back to Peterson's left, and Isaiah Beal. Here goes Sheehan in motion. Hand off to Beal. He gets near the first down, and it looks like he did squirm just a few more yards.
Hey, kudos to the offensive line. They brought a blitz that time, and those kids picked that up, and he got the seam that he needed. So,
yeah, like you said,
doesn't need a lot, but those kids did a nice job picking that up.
Used his vision to see that hole, and very patient. Didn't rush it, make mistakes. So now clock continues to run. And it was successful, I guess, for Egan in their victory against Rosemount. So possession of kind of winding this clock down is something that Donnie Holcomb's executed quite well here in the first. There's a short gain, maybe 2 yards, which is going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Well, at any level, Matt, if you can shorten the game for your defense, it just increases your chances of being successful.
First comment of the Stream Award goes to Ethan Kramer. Let's go Mayo. Absolutely right. We love the comments. Let's get a roll call going. Find out where you're at, where you're watching from. Sheehan's in motion again this time. Play action. And a little short pass to Majerus. Tries to make a move. Still on his feet at the sticks. Rosemount catches up. Looked like a fumble is what Rosemount was looking for. And Majerus might be injured after the play. See where they spot the ball. He was real close to a first down. Good time to remind you that the clock on your screen is very unofficial. That's operated by us. We'll keep it as up to date as possible. Injury timeout. Looks like Majerus back to his feet. Does not.
He's going to walk off. That's a good thing.
Not
That's always the tough thing about kids' sports, isn't it, Matt?
The worst part about it. Yep, absolutely right. So just short of the sticks is where they marked it. 3rd and 1 coming at the 18-yard line. Spartans on the move here early, first quarter action. Got that opening kickoff and have driven it down from about the 17-yard line. So a nice little drive put together here early by the Mayo Spartans offense. Third down play is upcoming. Waiting for official signal to get this clock in motion. And we will see what head coach Donnie Holcomb brings with third and short. Looks like going back to that pistol, he's got two receivers left, two right. Canfield's the slot receiver on the left side. Noah Hagen on the left side. Now Sheehan moves to the running back position. Here's a pass on the outside. Sheehan's going to catch that, get the first, and
that kid is something. He can do so many things for you. You know, he can block off the edge. He can catch that ball in the flat. He's just a great competitor, a great kid. And
big time first down for the Spartans. They do have a little bit more to gain before the targeted goal line. First and 10 on the 14. Here's Peterson. Handoff Beal up the middle, gets about 4. And it looks like the game plan so far is right up the middle with the running game.
yeah, you know, when you play that 5-2 defense, you know, the idea is it's a bend, don't break kind of defense. And they do stop long runs, but there are places where you can gash them. You try to run and check to run at those linebacker bubbles, run at that grass in front of those guys. There's a lot of double teams that are going on inside on those 3 linemen.
Here's Beal. This time try to get to the outside. He was held in nicely by a good, well defensively positioned end and had to cut it back in. Just got about 2 there. It's going to bring up third and the longest third down they've had so far. On this drive, this is going to be the big play of the game. You want to definitely get points out of this, but a touchdown is so much more valuable.
Absolutely.
So 3rd and 8 coming. Boguslawski and Durgan, the receivers to the left side, Canfield and Hagen on the right. As Beal in the running back position. Peterson surveys the defense and takes it. Looks like he's looking to the right side. Here's a pass way too high.
They brought a blitz on both sides. Those defensive ends are walked off underneath the wide receivers, and then they creep them in, and they brought both of them.
So 4th down, and senior kicker Ethan Post is onto the field. Looks like they're going to take a shot at 3. Nice drive. So far 8 up, 11 minutes of clock time. Officially 2:59 had that clock running. I should have apologized for that. Peterson will hold. Looks like timeout's been called. Spartans called timeout. Maybe they saw something, they want to change their mind. What do you think's going on? Oh, they only had 10 guys.
Yeah, they were short a guy.
That's a good time for a timeout.
Absolutely.
You have to execute a play and you're a guy down. And that's always somebody's job, right, is to count everybody on the line. So whoever did that,
yeah,
did
your
their
personal
job well.
protector usually does that, and he actually caught that it wasn't, that we didn't have enough, so that's a good timeout to take. We can convert this and get a good series on defense.
Now reset and ready to go. Post will kick. Peterson will hold. The snap is coming from number 4, who's not on the roster. We'll get a name on that. Kick is low, but it does find a way through. A little bit of a missile that came off the leg of Ethan Post, had just enough heat on it to carry that crossbar, and it is 3-0 Spartans. Oop, I had the wrong score up there the whole time too, didn't I? There we go, now we're official. Home team does not get to start with 7 points, unfortunately. I don't know why the scoreboard was reflecting that. Apologies. Little scoreboard demonstration beforehand never got reset. Whoops. So 3-0 after a nice drive by the Spartans. Came up just short of the end zone, but Ethan Post gets it done, and 3 on the board.
Kicking the ball off for the Spartans. Number 38, Ethan Post. Back deep to Rosemount. Number 1,
Looks like Kavari Flowers is set to receive the Ethan Post kickoff following the field goal.
Rosemount has a kind of a unique formation. They got 4 guys up front, and then they got a 2-3-2 for their return.
Post approaching the ball and gives it a kick. A good one over the head of Flowers, halfway into the end zone. It will be a touchback. Post does that quite often.
What a weapon that is in high school, huh?
Absolutely. And that was actually into whatever slight breeze we have as well.
And he kicks so relaxed. You know, he just.
So we'll get a look at the Rosemount Irish offense for the first time, and the Spartans defense. The defense led by that captain that we've said so much about, Calder Sheehan, as well as other captain Casey Keene and Joseph Boguslawski out there as well. A lot of these Spartans players do go 2 ways. I know some of these big 6A schools have the luxury of having enough guys that are more position specific. First play from scrimmage is a run and short gain by the Irish. The ball carrier was number 28, Holly.
Well, that's where you want them. You got 2nd and 8, and if you can play like that. They came out that time in a pro set with a tight end, 2 wide receivers, and basically ran the tailback blast up in there.
Looks like they do have Gavin Caswell back in at quarterback. He is their senior.
Now they're in an empty set, Matt. They've got 5 wide receivers, bringing one in motion. They're going to run a jet. They fake the jet sweep. Quarterback kept it up the middle.
Short gain, maybe 1 yard on that keep. Is that kind of an option play there, do you think?
No,
Yes.
I think that's probably called. They try to get those, you know, the linebackers flow so quickly on that first play. I think they try to get those linebackers to move and then just kind of come up behind where they were. But playing defense so much as eye discipline, and I think our kids did a really good job on that.
Discipline is a word you hear Coach Donnie Holcomb use quite often when talking about football. Let's see how the defense does here. Big 3rd down early for this Rosemount Irish offense, and Caswell under center. Looks like it's going to be
Hey, we're going to 3 and out, baby.
broken play. I don't know, something about that handoff didn't work out. I think Caswell ended up keeping it. He did have Holly kind of sneaking in from that slot position. I don't know if it was going to develop into an option on the outside, but either way, it's going to be 4th down. And it looks like the punting team is coming up. Good stop for the Spartans defense. And the clock continues to run. Looks like we're going to be just about expired in this first quarter by the time the Spartans get this ball back. Durgan back to receive the punt.
There's your fake.
And it is a fake. And on the outside, they are going to gain the sticks. Durgan comes up from the receiving position to force that play out of bounds. And it was Holly who took a direct snap around the left end and got a 1st down.
Yeah, that was the personal protector, and he went to the wide side. And
First and 10 on their own 45-yard line.
So into the bag of the tricks goes head coach Jeff Erdman and maintains this possession. Here's Caswell.
okay,
under
here's
center,
that
but
full house that they've run traditionally now. They're going to see if they get some. There's your dive, and there's your lead. So with this, they got a full house, quarterback under center, 3 backs. They'll run a trap up inside real quick with the fullback, and they'll either give it or they'll pull it and give it to halfback on a lead with off tackle.
Looks like same formation on the 2nd down and 5 play. Caswell under center. Dive again. This time he kept it and nicely sniffed out by Casey Kramer. 0 yards on that pickup. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, so they'll give him progress there.
Well, I think Rosemount on that first series before the fake punt were trying to open it up, and they were in the eye. They were in an empty formation. They were in a one-back, and I think they've figured out they're going to need some halfbacks to do some blocking in there for those running backs. So they've loaded up that. We'll see if they stick with it. But if we can continue to put them behind the chains, it's not the best throwing thing if you've got good eye discipline with your safeties on those tight ends.
So end of the first quarter is upon us already. That drive by the Spartans ate up most of it. Rosemount looking to put a drive together. They're going to have another 3rd down. 3rd and 5. They did convert on a 4th down fake punt to keep the drive alive. That's where we stand so far. Ethan Post has the field goal attempt successfully through the uprights for the Spartans, leaving our score at 3-0. 130 viewers. We are in business tonight. I should say this afternoon. And you're right, this does kind of have that college football feel to it with the sun. It's a warmer temperature.
Yeah.
You know, it's
100,000 people here, you know, we're ready to go.
Not quite your typical September 20th weather. This fall has been unbelievable. All right, here's that 3rd down play, a little different formation here. Pistol, here's Caswell. He's going to pass, has a man who catches it for a 1st down up and over the defensive protection. Looks like it was Sunday Landon. He was in a good position, but the ball just kind of floated on him, and the receiver was able to reach up and grab it. So Caswell converts on 3rd down. Rosemount Irish are on the move. They got the ball on a 25-yard line looking to answer with points of their own. Here's Caswell from the left hash. Looks like an I formation is in the works.
So he's got his tight end to the right, and he's in fact they're going to go double tight end, Matt.
2 tight ends set,
Yeah.
I formation. And it's going to be a power I. The running back carries it to the left side. Gets about 5. That was kind of one of the comments that head coach Donnie Holcomb made in his coach's show as well, was about tackling discipline and how you have to finish your tackles, wrap up, get the job done somewhere that they failed to execute in Farmington, and it could have been the difference in that game.
Well, and teams go to double tight ends because they can slow down your blitzes, and you really have to have a lot of one-on-one block destruction. And kids did a great job there.
Really?
But it basically puts 7 one-on-one blocking situations at the line of scrimmage, and so you've got to get kids winning theirs.
Brings up another 3rd down. This one 3rd and 3 officially. I formation again. Caswell is going to fake the handoff, roll out defensively. Played superb by that left end, Isaiah Beal. Does it both ways. And it's 4th and 3. It looks like the offense is still on the field.
We gotta get louder.
This would be a 36-yard field goal if you tried it. And watching the kicker and warm-up, I'm not sure that that's in his comfort zone. Okay, here they are back in the full house. Got to make sure they're not going on a long snap.
Caswell under center. Takes the snap. Looks like he's going to pass. No, a broken play, and 4th down stuff by the Spartans, going to turn it over.
Just
nice defense.
Tremendous defense. And I think he was pulling that and hoping to boot around the edge, get a naked boot. And everybody stayed home and made the plays. Great, just a great job.
Question coming in the chat. How did the score go from 7 to 3? The answer is simple. It should have never been 7 to begin with. That was a pregame demonstration of our scoreboard that never got reset, so apologies for that. Spartans did unfortunately start out with 0, not 7. But a field goal got them to 3 off the leg of senior kicker Ethan Post. And now after a big defensive stand, the offense is back on the field. The offense drove pretty much the entire first quarter to get those 3 points. And here's a handoff up the middle, goes nowhere.
This is going to be the key to the football game, I think, Matt, is how well we handle their blitz package, because they are just bringing people on every snap now.
Very aggressive, yeah, absolutely.
The good thing is you might break a long one off of that if they miss, but you got to keep yourself on a long down distance situations.
Absolutely right. Rosemount Irish dressed in very beautiful Michigan Wolverine-esque helmets. That's got to touch your heart a little bit, Coach.
It does. Been a lifelong Wolverine fan, and was honored to be able to work in their football camp for 12 summers. And great experience. Learned a lot.
Here's Beal on the outside.
Yeah, what a nice play there.
He does get the first down. And that was all yards after contact on that one. Beal getting it done on the short side of the field. Back to the line of scrimmage are the Spartans. This tempo that they have right now, where they kind of come in and then reset, now get the play. Eventually they're going to throw it off and actually snap it there and have that play called at the line of scrimmage and see if they can't catch the Irish off guard. Pistol formation here. Beal, the running back to his left, he's going to get a fake handoff, and now a quick throw out to the outside. Durgan catches that one. A little 7-8 yard pickup on first down.
So for the people at home that are watching a lot of football on TV and really know the game, Mayo runs an inside and outside zone with their run game. So they faked the inside zone there and then went to the slant pass, which is a pretty common staple of that offense.
Pick up 7 yards on that execution. Now from the left hash, Peterson has Canfield and Noah Hagen. Receivers split out to the right. It's going to be handoff to Beal, finds some room on the outside, bounces, and then, ooh, nice job there defensively to slow him down and allow his defense to catch up from that.
I think he got the first down. He got the first down again.
Got enough, yeah, got enough. Could have been more.
That's where in the 1980s they had those tearaway jerseys.
One thing I'm noticing right now, Coach, is Spartans are picking up their first downs on second down, where we kind of were forcing the Irish to convert on third down, which they did so twice. They converted one on fourth down, but the tempo up the field for the Spartans seems to be a little bit quicker. Here's a handoff to Sheehan, and nice pursuit there defensively by Calderone. And now it's second and long.
And certainly, you can convert a lot of down distance situations, but for the most part in this game, we've had good first downs. So that allows you to do a lot of things.
Right, yeah.
So now we only picked up one here, so it'll be interesting to see how we execute this here.
About the 41-yard line are the Spartans, after stopping the Irish on fourth down, getting that turnover on possessions. Here's the snap. Peterson looking downfield, and falling to his feet is Durgan as the ball sails over his head. So that's a third and long situation coming.
He did a really good job of picking up the blitz that time. He had enough time. It's too bad he fell down because he was open.
He was wide open, yeah. So good read by Peterson. Unfortunately, the turf or whatever traction wasn't there for him. So from the huddle this time on third down comes Peterson to the line, snapping the ball, Brody Cawthorn. And in this kind of a formation, that snap is critical. So far, Cawthorn getting it done.
So Rosemount's got a nose, and they got 2 tackles down on the guards, and then they got these ends. They're bringing both the inside backers.
And met immediately behind the line of scrimmage is Sheehan, and that's going to be a loss of yardage, bringing up fourth and long. So 4th and 10 is going to see Ethan Post out, hoping to flip the field for the Spartans, use that punt effectively and have the defense get another stop.
Back deep for Rosemount, number 4, Quinton Depot.
No fake here, and blocked. Blocked and eventually picked up by the Spartans. So a blocked punt is going to put Jeff Erdman and his Rosemount Irish offense in great field position for their second possession. And that penetration came from everywhere on that block. I'm not sure which one of those players got to it, but there was about 2 or 3 guys that had opportunity. So big momentum swing there. Now the ball pretty much at the exact same spot that it was snapped is where the Irish will pick up and go.
So what are we on? About the 37-yard line right now.
37-yard line, 5 and just under 6 minutes left here, officially.
Okay, we're in a 4-man front now.
Okay. Hanif will be up the middle, and Holly still moving, and now just a big pile up, and it looks like about 4 yards on the pickup. For Chikai Holly, who's been their primary ball carrier so far. He was the one that coach told me about. Watch this kid. You're going to be seeing a lot of number 28. He was the one that took that direct snap on the punt, I believe.
I think that's correct.
So 2nd and 4. From the huddle come the Irish. Caswell in the pistol formation. 2 receivers left, 2 right, and a different running back. There's motion play.
They fake the jet sweep, quarterback up the middle again. I think he's a little short, about a yard.
Just short, yeah. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. But yeah, that same exact play. See how they
what you can see there, they're trying to spread the whole defense out. Yep. They run that jet motion and try to get your linebackers going, and the quarterback try to come up behind that.
Clock does continue to run. We're at 4 minutes, 35 seconds here. Second quarter, 3-0 lead for your hometown Mayo Spartans. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream. Afternoon football in Rochester. Caswell is set here, big 3rd down play. And off up the middle. No, he kept it. He rolled out and pass is intercepted on the outside. And we're going to get a bit of return here as well. Still on his feet and to the 30-yard line. Big time interception by number 8 for the Spartans. That is Kukla, Griffin Kukla with the big 3rd down play. He got one heck of a return on it as well, bringing the boys to the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what caused that interception. We had great pressure off of that edge, Matt, and he was really scrambling. He was under fire. We had guys in his face. He got that thing off, and he was not able to throw the guy open. He threw it late, and so that was a great play.
And then a great defensive read by Kukla to jump the route.
Oh, my gosh.
Because the receiver was there.
The blocking upfield was great. Discipline not to block behind the play and get a penalty. So just a great opportunity here now. Take advantage.
So 4:07 on the clock. We'll correct it here and be back in business. 1st and 10 from the 30. Peterson hands off to Beal. Finds no room. Short gain, maybe a yard. That Rosemount defense really containing him on the inside. Most of his success comes from making those reads on the outside and his ability to move left and right before going north.
Yeah, and his ability to bounce that play. And
yeah. I'm sure we'll see one eventually in this game, but so far Rosemount defense doing a nice job. There's a 2nd and long for Peterson and the Spartans. Durgan and Bolkoslowski, the receivers to the right. Sheehan and, oh, here's a quick pass, dropped. 3rd and long coming.
Peterson's pass incomplete to number 18.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about the 1st down play has been kind of the key so far. Both times that they've not executed on 1st down, they've really had trouble late in this possession.
And, you know, in that first drive, we ran off the edge some, but I think what's happening now, those outside backers are coming. You know, those defensive ends, they've got them sitting about 4 yards deep, kind of inside the number 2 receiver, but they're creeping them down and they're bringing them, and they're making it hard to bounce that. We might have to see if we can attack those inside backers.
Don't yell at your clock if it's running incorrectly. That's us. We're spending a lot of points here. Peterson's pass is caught at just past the sticks, and it's another first down Spartans. Great pass and catch. It was Max Durgan on the reception.
Great throw.
Seems like Durgan's been the primary target so far for Peterson.
And again, what a job that offensive line is doing. Those kids have really, really stepped up. They picked up. He had a lot of time to throw that ball.
Big time third down conversion for Peterson and the Spartans. That blocking up front, absolutely got it done there. Here comes Hagen and Canfield split right. Sheehan and Durgan left. Another pass play coming, balls in the air. And it's Noah Hagen
Beautiful.
With a catch. Near the sticks, might set up first and goal.
Again, they brought both middle linebackers. You know, Peterson hung in there. He took the hit, he stayed in there, and he completed that.
Absolutely right. Very nice completion there. Catch made by junior receiver Noah Hagen. Catch an interview with Hagen and Durgan, as well as senior linebacker Bergen Mesmer on the head coach Donnie Holcomb show on our YouTube channel. Here's first and goal for the Spartans. In motion and receiving or picking it up is Canfield on the sweep. Gets about 3. It's going to bring up second and 3. Second and goal to go from the 3 is there actually looks like 4-yard line. Clock is a bit off. Let me correct that. It's 1:40 officially.
But this is huge here. If we can convert here.
All right, set up on the right hash are the Spartans. Peterson moves his man in motion. Looks like, ooh, handoff up the middle, and Beal gets through the pursuit. It looks like they were attacking a little deeper, and somehow
they got him down on the 1 foot line. It certainly looked like he had got it. He got that ball over, but
I would have definitely argued in favor of touchdown there, but as the refs saw it on the field, 3rd and goal. And somehow he just danced his way through all that pursuit. It looked like about 3 guys got to the backfield. This time under center comes Peterson. And the quarterback sneak gets it done into the end zone. Goal to Spartans. Touchdown, Mayo. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Peterson finishes it for the Spartans. They're going to have a 9-0 lead inside the final minute in the first half. Ethan Post on for the PAT. Peterson will hold. There's a snap, and kick is up through the uprights. It's good. 10-0 lead Spartans, and good start at home here on the Friday afternoon matinee football broadcast. Couple key plays there in that drive. Really got to go in that 3rd down.
Well, that 3rd down throw over there on the far sideline was huge.
The protection up front, like you mentioned, Coach, and then the execution. And then I thought Hagen's catch to get him inside was
on that
key
slant
play.
Down here. Yes, it was. It got him inside the 10-yard line, gave him a.
He knows that safety's there and going to lay a hit on him. But he made the catch. So great job.
Yeah, and the pass was thrown down low where he didn't have to take a big hit.
Right, yeah.
So he slanted. So everything execution-wise was perfect by quarterback and receiver on that.
So 41 seconds left here in the second half. 10-0 lead for the Spartans. The visiting Rosemount Irish trying to get something going, but that interception to turn that ball over while Rosemount was on the move was another critical play that kind of set that up. The return got him into great field position, and then a few plays later into the end zone. Here's post kick. This one looks like it's going to sail over the head.
It actually went past the back line of the end zone.
So that breeze, that's what I'm saying. The breeze is kind of helping a little bit left to right.
So he kicked that ball 70 yards in the air.
70 yards in the air, yeah, unbelievable. It's going to be a touchback. From the right hash is where Caswell will start his offense, and the Rosemount Irish looking to do whatever they can, probably a hurry-up offense type of scramble down to get whatever points they can and get into the locker room.
I think a lot of what they do will depend on what they do on first down here. If they have a good first down, then I think they might try to do something. Otherwise, I think they'll try to avoid getting a pick and giving us a short field and on their opportunity.
It's an opportunity to grab some momentum just before the half. We'll see if Caswell and the Irish can get it done. They got a long ways to go, 80 yards to the end zone. There's a pass play, Caswell rolling to his left and just out of reach there for his intended receiver, Shakai Holly. So 2nd and 10. Does stop the clock. They have all 3 timeouts in their bag. We'll see what they dial up here on 2nd down, but eventually they got to start going downfield, I would think. But that interception would just be a huge mistake. So looks like the quarterback, the only one electing to wear that Guardian cap here for the Irish. I see it on several helmets for the Spartans.
Yeah, I think at least 5 or 6 of our kids have them on the field right now playing defense.
Here's the snap. Caswell looking to his right. Pass is complete. And now trying to dance for some yardage on the outside is the receiver. He gets about 6 yards on the play and a timeout taken immediately. So they are trying to get something going here. 25 seconds left on the clock. But they got to get the first down before they do any, or maybe that's the Spartans calling timeout there, huh?
I think it was, Rosemount calling it, and you're right. They have to convert this, or I just don't see them risking another fake punt or doing something like that at this point.
Not now, no. So you'll see.
So now if we can just keep everything in front of us.
With 25 seconds on the clock, yeah, if we can get a big stop here, you might see Mayo call a timeout.
Yes.
And then look to get some
exactly
points,
right.
especially,
yep.
I mean, why not give Ethan Post an attempt at a long one? We did see him make a 49.5-yard field goal against Farmington in homecoming last year, which was just an unbelievable moment here. So 3rd and 4 coming. Caswell takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle and right at the first down marker. Looks like they did.
Picked it up.
Which does stop the
got
clock.
another. Now I think they'll take some shots.
And another timeout.
So that'll leave them with 1 timeout, so they'll have to be pretty selective about what they do. I would think we would start sitting back in a deep quarters coverage or something, keep everything in front of us.
Keep everything in front. No big play.
That's right.
Everything on the inside. Haven't really seen the arm downfield of Caswell. But that was a big 3rd down play. Not only does it keep this opportunity alive, but it keeps our offense off and us looking to grab that momentum ourselves. So big time play there by the Irish. Now on 1st down from the 29-yard line. Still have a ways to go for the big points. Here's Holly in motion. Caswell from the pocket. There's the arm, and it's a nice ball just out of reach, but he did throw that downfield enough to be a threat. 14 seconds left on the clock. Let's get that right here just before halftime. And it was such a chaotic night last night. The band was here, then the band was not here. Lightning strikes forced everybody out of the stadium area. So much metal and this bleachers and all around here that just was not a safe space.
Well, and so much credit to these coaching staffs because it's hard to get kids ready to play again. You know, you're all set. You've had a great week of practice. And
there's Caswell looking for an option. He decides to just throw it away, which is not a bad decision. Just 6 seconds left, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Good coverage downfield. Caswell had no options there. And you had some pursuit getting to him as well.
And if you got to force him out of the pocket, you like to force him to his left. It's
Correct.
harder to get those hips around and make that throw.
It's like the way you think about in hockey, make him go on his backhand, right?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Absolutely right. So now 3rd and 10, 6 seconds left. Irish have 69 yards to go for the end zone, just 6 seconds. So it's going to have to be end zone or nothing. We got a little handoff up the middle, and Holly has some space. He's on the outside. Clock's going to run out on him, but he does get to about midfield.
That was great defense.
Contain, right? Just contain to get it done. Clock is going to expire, and you're at halftime as long as you don't make a mistake, and the Spartans do execute that. Holly put some good moves on, but
that's about as good a half of football as you could ask a team to play.
Yeah, great start for the Spartans. Both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you wonder if the fatigue, like you said, the travels, the Irish had to come down last night, wanted to play that game, everybody did, but the weather just did not cooperate. But definitely the effect is on the Irish team. They have that hour-plus ride back, so who knows what time they get home, 11 o'clock. They're all hungry after having not eaten, most of the day. So
yeah, so you have to feel for them, but boy, I'll tell you, you have to look at the preparation from the Mayo team.
Absolutely
and,
right.
What a job they've done this week getting ready, and I don't think anybody would have had us favored coming into this thing. I got a whole half to go. I mean, there's a long way to play
Absolutely
in this football game.
Halfway through, 24 minutes done, 10-0 is a good spot for head coach Donnie Holcomb and the Spartans, but they aren't done yet. Absolutely right. We'll have a halftime show here. The band, under the direction of Aaron Cole, some kind of theatrics, and actually I think first it's going to be the Spartan Spirits. We'll be back for more football. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in.
Your Spartan Spirits Fall Dance Team. The senior captains are Greenlee Walker, Maya Johnson, and Linnea Higgins. instructor, Mr. Lee Kruger. The color guard instructor is Megan Kelly. Today's show includes music from Nirvana, Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, Toto, and Whitney Houston. Road Rangers, is your band ready?
Hello, Spartan football fans. Welcome back. It is halftime here in Rochester. Big shout out to Coach Rick Jones for filling in on the mic first half. Joined in the second half, and glad to introduce another Spartan legendary coach, Nate Wernberg. What is up, buddy?
Hey, Matt. Thanks for having me. I just want to start this by saying thank you for doing this. Like you and Rob
my
Cawthon for putting this together.
Yeah.
I know there's a whole lot of people that, can't be here in person. I know my mom down in deepest, darkest Iowa is watching. Hi, Mom. Love you.
I love that.
Out of the way.
That's exactly why we do it.
Yeah,
exactly why we do it.
And, situations like this where we had a game that got canceled last night, nothing we could do about it. A lot of lightning in the area. And
being in the 6A conference, a lot of those metro teams, it's 70 miles to get down here.
Yes.
Yeah, so we give them an opportunity to watch their teams. But, yeah, no, the whole project is fantastic, and it's kind of one of those things that you look at the pandemic and you say, well, this is one thing that came out of it that people got it right. And you look at some of those schools up. Egan broadcast is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Farmington has a nice broadcast. Lakeville's both do. Rosemount has them. Everybody has one. We're trying to catch up to them, but I think we're putting together a pretty decent program
I think you're doing a great job.
I appreciate all that feedback.
Thank you. Here's a little coach speak. You got to come out at halftime, and I'm sure the speech was, of course, it's 0-0, right?
Win the half, win the game.
Win the half.
Yep.
Now it's 0-0. Okay, you come out, win the next possession, win the next play. You just keep grinding, and we can get a win here. I mean, this will be a huge win. So this is our first of really 4 tough games coming up in the 6A.
Which Coach Holcomb called the gauntlet. And you heard him say it in the Donnie Holcomb Coaches Show. You look at that Farmington game, and it's easy to say, oh, the onside kick. Or the 4th and 12 that they converted. But no, Coach Holcomb's message is, it's every play, all the time. You never stop, you never give up, because every single play matters. Every player on the field matters. Every player in a uniform matters.
Yep.
Regardless, it's all that work that you put in preparing for this moment, and now it's executing it. So.
Yep, that's right.
Well, what'd you think about that first half? It was a beautiful one for the Spartans.
Well, it was a beautiful one, and it really started off with that really nice drive we started with, to take that much time off, and even we only got a field goal out of it, but, to really establish ourselves that we can drive down the field on these guys and kind of get in their head that we can do that.
Yes, absolutely.
And just grind it away. And, I mean, they had, 2 possessions in the first half?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really awesome, because they do have a big line, a high-powered offense. They're not just one of these teams like Lakeville that just run their full house, backfield and just going to pound you. They will throw it a little bit too, as we saw towards the end of the first half.
You saw a couple different formations, a little that fullback, 3 running backs, kind of do some stuff up the middle, but then you saw them spread some guys out. We did see senior quarterback Gavin Caswell throw that long ball late in the second half, trying to just extend the field, get some points. So he did throw a nice ball. We'll see if they can execute on any of that, but it was really well played defensively by the Spartans as well.
And, you kind of wonder how a team's going to respond after a game we had last week. A game we probably could have and should have won. And you just want to see how they're going to come out against a team like this. And I think we've showed that we've put that behind us and we're ready to ball. And I think it showed in that first half.
10 points in high school football is not nearly enough, but that is the lead that the Spartans have here coming into the second half. They did receive the ball at the start, so they will kick. Will be Irish possession here as we get going. Looks like they will take positions, and we'll be underway shortly. Thanks for tuning in here. Mayo football live stream. Matt Bodine and Nate Wernberg. It's an interesting thing. We've known each other a long time. I can't remember a time when I've had to say your last name. Am I saying it right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep, just say it fast. Wernberg. Yep.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was doing.
That's perfect.
Wernberg.
We got our all-world kicker here, Matt Posty. Posty's supposed to be on a plane right now. He was supposed to have a visit with Boston College this weekend.
Team guy. He's here kicking for the Spartans. This is
I was
primary occupation.
Down on the field talking to him. I'm like, did you get your flight changed? He's like, well, not yet. We don't know what's going to happen. But he's like, I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
Absolutely right. Back to live. Want to thank a couple of sponsors who have been helping us out. Brandon Henderson Construction, Jacobson Plastic Surgery, Jag Tours, and James Ann Horn State Farm Insurance. You see their ad cycling at moments during this game. give them a call. They're helping us out. Help them out.
Absolutely.
Local businesses.
Absolutely.
Post approaches the ball and lets it fly. And this one will be returned. This is Flowers.
Going right, going right. Nice, nice.
Nice pursuit on the outside. Yeah, use that sideline.
That's beautiful.
Ooh, pinched him
Nice
off.
play.
Just about 21-yard line is where they're going to spot it. That's the first time we've seen the kickoff return of the Rosemount Irish. The breeze is a little bit left to right on your screen, so it's not surprising that when he kicks it that direction, the wind held it up. He put it outside of off the field, even past the end zone line, while kicking the other way. And we'll see, what kind of adjustments they'll make coming in the second half, down 10-0. They've had to take 3 bus rides in short time to make this trip.
I don't think they're too happy about it.
They definitely.
But there's nothing we could really do.
No, I mean the weather just didn't
night.
cooperate. We did everything we could. Here's the first possession of the second half, and from under center, handoff up the middle.
Okay.
First carry there. First carry for Bean. And oh boy, the clock is off already. And from the right hash now, Caswell will start from under center again. He's got just a single receiver on the short side of the field.
High formation, lead play. Stuffed it right in the hole. Nice. Beautiful.
Ollie gets just a yard. It's going to bring up third and about, they gave way more there than I thought. It's going to be third and short. The defense has gotten them to third down pretty much every series. They were able to convert a couple, had that big fourth down fake punt in their first possession that extended that a little bit, but then big stop on fourth down, turned the ball over. Spartans went down, scored another touchdown. That was a big interception. Yeah, right up the middle. He's going to get the sticks.
Saw something he liked and just snuck over on the left side there.
First down.
Looks like we're playing our 4-man front, so there's going to be a little bubble there that he kind of attacked.
So big first down pickup there by the Rosemount Irish here in the second half.
That's okay. We want to make them work for everything they're going to get here. We don't want anything big. We're in control of this game. We just got to maintain that.
Here's Caswell and kind of ran into each other on that exchange.
It's like they had a little problem in the backfield, and that gave us the opportunity to penetrate a little bit.
1 yard is where they'll give them progress, so 2nd and 1. Yeah, a little miscommunication there in the exchange. Benefited the Spartans. So on 2nd down, personnel change for the Irish. And we'll see if we can't get Casey Kramer in there, make a big stop in the backfield here on 2nd down. Here's Caswell. Handoff.
Middle. Oh, fumble,
right ball is loose.
That's us. We got it. Wow,
Spartans all over it. Wow, yeah, that exchange up the middle came quick.
Yep.
Maybe too quick for the exchange. Ball on the ground.
I don't think the running back quite got a hang on it. And I think we had some good penetration, hit him on the exchange, and he dropped the ball. And that's another big opportunity to us for take the ball away. And games like this, when you may be outmanned and turnovers like that are huge. We had that interception in the first half that we turned into, a big touchdown, and now we'll see what we can do here.
So 2-0 in favor of the Spartans in the turnover battle, which Coach Holcomb mentioned in the coach's show of what's critical to success in this game. So far, so good. And now great field position for Peterson and the Spartans. Here's a snap. It's going to be head off. Oh, another fumble. Okay. Looked like it bounced once and right back up into
we had that
Beal.
on the very first play, I think, of the first half, didn't we?
Yeah, it was exactly right. They came back in the same play. So we'll see what they do here, but you're absolutely right.
All right. Hey, just the way we drew it up, 5 yards.
The clock's moving. We need to get points, but the clock is moving, and that is
we're already in field goal range. That's the nice thing with Posty.
Yeah, kind of a broken play, but they still got 5 yards. And now a flag. First flag of the game.
Yeah, okay. A little bit of illegal procedure.
It was, so 2nd and 10. Giving those yards back right away.
Yep, just a
mental
mistake.
11. That was the first flag of the entire game. The whole first half played without a penalized play.
Nice clean game. And I think these
quick.
referees want to get this game done because they got another
You're
game
absolutely
after this.
right, and that was kind of the dilemma with the whole weather issue yesterday was because I was getting messages in the afternoon about it. They're thinking about moving this game, but then referees is such a factor, which is why we had the Thursday night game anyways.
Yep, that's the reason we were going to play on Thursday night, because the shortage of referees, so they tried to spread the games out a little bit. And so this is the crew. Most of this crew is going to go from here, and they're going to head over to Century High School and referee their homecoming game. So, you know, thanks to them. You know, we can't be out here and play these games without these guys. I know they take a lot of gruff sometimes. I know I've been on officials every once in a while, but, you know, they're human and they're out here so that we can play this game.
But we need more of them. We need so many more of them.
Sure do.
To do what we want to do, you know, it really comes down to that. Refs don't get much appreciation. All they get is, for whatever call they make, they're wrong from one of the sides, and they hear it from the parents. It's just disgusting, really.
Yep, no matter what they do, they're always wrong by at least one of the sides. So, well, let's see what we can do here.
Much appreciated to this crew that, is helping us get this one in.
Got our one back set. This is our, call this purple. We got 4 wide receivers, twins on each side.
Peterson puts Boguslavski in motion.
Okay.
He's going to
Fake
throw.
jet, little screen set up. Get Beal out in the open.
Yeah, Beal at line of scrimmage. He did pick up about halfway. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Third and about 5, 6.
A little different look there, though. So
Rosemount
Spartans
did a good job of sniffing that out.
absolutely.
Getting him on the ground. He's dangerous out in the open field. I'm sure we want to try to do that and get him out there and going. It's got single back again. We got twins on both sides.
Peterson waiting for the play call from the sidelines. And from the right hash, big 3rd down play here. After the turnover, Peterson's looking left.
Pass. Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch.
First down.
Guy draping all over him. First down.
Beautiful pass. Nice catch.
I will say one thing about this afternoon football game is the bees are active.
Yes, they're everywhere.
So big first down there. Another big conversion for the Spartans. Peterson has the boys moving again. Ball at the 21-yard line. Very similar formation. This time they got a slot and 2 receivers left. Looks like quick out to Sheehan.
Oh, little slip there.
Yeah, he lost his footing.
Yep, tough one.
Got a couple yards, maybe one.
You know, sometimes plays like that, these little passes out to the second receiver, and there will set something up later on in the game. So sometimes even if you only get 2 or 3 yards on those, sometimes it's just setting up something else.
The bigger picture, Yep, absolutely.
So even positive yards, 2 or 3 yards on a play like that is a positive.
Or you see something that happened defensively.
You can see how fast they jumped on that, and we'll recognize that and maybe, send them on a fly.
So from the left hash, now 2nd and 8. Peterson has Canfield and Hagen to the right. He's looking left. The pass, though, finds his man, and another short pickup. It's going to be short of the flat. No, incomplete. No catch.
Incomplete.
So 3rd and long here, 8 yards. He was looking left the whole way.
He was, Looked like he was looking for maybe a double move or something, and he kind of just stopped on his route.
I didn't see. I'm guessing it was Durgan, the intended receiver, who has been his primary receiver most of the game. That one just, it wasn't going to get first down yardage, so to have those extra yards would have been nice, but we'll see what they come out with here. 3rd down. This is the direction kicking into the wind for Ethan Post, so keep that in mind. Here's Peterson, pressure came, ball is in the air, and that, you know what that is right there? That's the sun ball.
Yeah.
That's the exact spot when I was kind of scouting this. That's where the sun, if you see the shadows on the field, I think Hagen never saw that.
It's right behind us.
Yeah, but it's that end zone in that corner is going to be the toughest for sun.
Okay.
And also defensively, because that ball was up for grabs, there was a defender right there as well.
Yep.
So now 4th and long. Post is on to kick, so we'll see what the young man does here from
35-yard field goal.
35 yards. Number 4 is not on a roster. Do you know who that is snapping the ball?
That's Charlie Kipp.
Charlie Kipp, okay. Actually, you know what it is? The rosters, the numbers got cut off. That's what it was.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah. So from 35, post, the ball
Nailed
is
it.
up, and
Crushed it.
plenty of leg
Oh
right
my
down
gosh.
the middle. No good, they say.
Must have missed it.
Plenty of leg, so yeah, the angle
Okay. Nope, look good from here, but you know we're off this side.
must have just been
Plenty of
left.
leg, plenty of leg. Okay, well, didn't capitalize on that turnover, but see what our defense can come out and do now.
Still momentum on side of the Spartans, I'd say. 2 turnovers in the game, 10-point lead. Rosemount Irish about to come out, and they need points if they want this game to somehow swing in their favor. So Caswell will set up from the near hash. 6:43 in the third quarter. We'll give him credit for a first down. How about that?
Okay, a little
Now new
Got
formation
some,
here, yeah.
yeah. Pass,
Quick sling pass to the outside.
nice play. Brody Schmidt out there.
Brody Schmidt makes a tackle, got there, but that's the first time we've kind of seen a little sling pass. That was Roney.
You know, I had a feeling after that last possession that they're going to start to get a little bit out of their comfortable offense and kind of have to explore some different options here. Not that you could see it on that play. 3 wide receivers, 2 backs.
So now on a 2nd
Same
and
thing
5. Yeah, same formation, 2 receivers right, 1 left, and running backs kind of changed their positions. And one of them now in motion. Here's Caswell looking to, ooh, a little
Good scramble. Good.
kind of little QB delay there.
Yeah.
Looked like it was a run play the whole way.
Yeah, either he didn't like something on the side he was going to throw to and just tucked it, or it was a designed run. So it looks like our defense has gone to a little bit of a different front now. We're bringing up another outside linebacker on the line.
It's going to be 3rd and short, 2 yards to gain this first down. This is about the same area of the field where they ran that 4th down fake on their first possession. See Spartans get a big stop here. Caswell from shotgun takes the snap, and another draw. He's going to get the first. So another conversion for the Irish, and they are on the move here. 5:50. The clock is continuing to run. Third quarter afternoon football in Rochester, Minnesota. Matt Bodine joined by Nate Wernberg.
Beautiful afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud tonight. That imagery, I captured some images from that storm around us for the stream last night and had it playing kind of in the intro, but you can see that sky was heavy and dark last night.
Yeah.
Temperature dropped about 15, 20 degrees after that storm came through too. That's what it felt like to me. But this weather in the fall has been so unseasonable. It's like 80 degrees. I was golfing last weekend in shorts.
Yeah.
Like almost too warm. I'm like, what is this?
Yep. So that injured player. Looks like a cramp. Maybe, yeah, we got a cramp.
Little cramp will stop the clock for that. Good
bogus.
reset. That's kind of what this heat leads to as well, as I'd say, the
It
muscles.
is, yep.
Kind of.
And down on the field, it's pretty warm down in that sun. Especially on the turf, it heats up pretty good.
Yeah. So, brief timeout on the field, and we will have a 2nd and about 5 for the Irish.
And I also don't think I've seen a game that's been over 70 degrees where Bogues hasn't cramped up. So
Yeah.
it was about time.
Clock has been wound, and it's 2nd down and 5. Caswell back to that formation and handoff up the middle this time, and some room to run.
Get him on the ground. There we go. Okay.
That's Holly picking up a big yard, biggest offensive play of the game so far for the Irish. Going to set up 1st and 10 on their offensive side of the field. And here's another stoppage.
Another injured player.
Just kind of a dive play there, and Ja'Kai Holly found some space.
They need somebody on. They got 10 out on the field. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, good count. So 1st and 10. Caswell making this formation work. He'll go back to it again. High snap, but it's handled, and now same play.
Nice
this
play.
time sniffed
Nice
out
play.
a big tackle up front. Who's that? 55.
Jack Regan.
Jack Regan.
Jack Regan, 74, looks like got through.
So 2nd and long, they got nothing on that play. This time just a single running back and a slot receiver on the right side. Caswell takes that shotgun snap, hands it off to Holly again.
Nothing there, get him on the ground.
It does break his initial contact at just past the line of scrimmage, gets about 5 yards. Let's bring up 3rd and 3. That looks like they're gave him less than I gave him. 3rd and 5.
Okay. Big play here.
Most of these big defensive plays have gone in the favor of the Spartans. Looking for another big stop here on 3rd down. They got 5 yards to get. Caswell from the shotgun position takes the snap. Handoff again, and right at the sticks. He got contact, but his momentum carried him forward. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. But they're just Holly up the middle all day on this possession so far.
You can see kind of what Rosemount has gone to. They're just kind of grinding it out here, leaning on us a little bit, getting 3 or 4 yards every play, and that's what they'll do. And all of a sudden, they'll pull that ball out of that dive, and they'll throw it.
Does the clock stop on 1st downs? Is it supposed to?
It does. I think it does, yeah.
Every time I look up there, it seems like
I think the referee's winding it pretty fast.
Okay. They're in a hurry, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So here's a 1st down play for the Irish. Pass near side. Nice. Oh,
come up, break down. Good job.
Finally,
gang tackle.
So about 3 yards, maybe 4 on that 1st down play is going to bring up 2nd and
5. Looks like.
So giving him 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Ball's on the 20.5-yard line, actually right on the 20. Irish looking to make something happen. Still scoreless on their side. 10-0 lead for the Spartans. Now from the right hash, Caswell will take the snap. Handoff. Holly gets met right at the line of scrimmage, and now 3rd, and he lost a couple yards. Forward progress will get him.
52.
Forward progress got him back to line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 4. Yeah, big stop there by the defensive front of the Spartans. They'll look to do it again. Biggest play of the game defensively so far. 1:30.
Another big 3rd down here for the Spartans.
Same formation. Caswell has running back to his left and takes the snap. Looking to pass. Quick snap outside.
Oh, we got a hand on it.
And at the line of scrimmage, it's going to be very close, just short.
He's short.
Yeah,
He's
just short.
He's short. Looked like we might have tipped that ball. Still got to the wide receiver.
Yeah, a little swing pass.
There they go. They're going to go quick.
Good defensive pursuit by the secondary. Yeah, 4th and short. Under center is Caswell. Quarterback sneak.
And
yeah, see the hands go up in the air on the far side of the field, and Rosemount has something to celebrate. It's a 1st down. Kind of a makeshift crew that we have here for this 3:15 game. I know it was, what time was it when I reached out to you? It had to be late morning. I really appreciate you coming out.
And yeah, no problem.
Helping
out.
Like
I said, I appreciate what you guys do, and anything I can do to help.
Just a solo commentary is tough to get through.
That's not fun.
Here's a handoff up the middle. Got about 6.
Got him down. Okay, we're still making them work. Looks like they're going to rush up to the line.
Just 11 seconds officially on the game clock before the 3rd quarter comes to an end. They're going to try to get one more play off here, 2nd and 3.
run, quarterback run.
A little high snap. Caswell kept it himself and got near the first down.
That's the quarter.
It's going to do it for the quarter.
Well, we had our chance, right, to score after that turnover, and we couldn't capitalize, and now we're just making Rosemount kind of grind it down the field and work for it, which is what we want to do, and hopefully they make a mistake here or we can get a big stop on one of these third downs that we forced them into.
Yeah, I didn't see the result of that play, if they did give him credit for a first down, or is it going to be third and short. Looks like the refs are talking about that now as we have a quarter break. We got fourth quarter football here in Rochester. Spartans have a 10-0 lead. No scores, no points for either team so far in the second half. We did have that field goal attempt that was deemed to be just outside. It had plenty of leg.
Plenty of leg.
Just missed the mark, so 10-0 is our score. You did see some adjustments, so I mean the Irish are kind of running a different, couple different looks and having a little more success than they'd had.
Trying to spread our defense out a little bit with this different set they're showing. Kind of find some room to run.
So fourth quarter.
Looks like we got.
Yeah, they gave him a first down, first and goal.
First and goal.
First and goal for the Irish to start the fourth quarter. Looking to get into the end zone for the first time. Big stop here for the Spartans would be amazing. We'll start with a power I formation.
Two tight ends. Showing like they're going to, oh, he stumbled. Oh, got it off.
Got the handoff and into the end zone. Yeah, wow. Kind of stumbled.
Yeah.
Getting the snap, but the running back was still full speed down field and into the end zone. Player down as well. So after that touchdown, it's 10-6 Spartans.
Well, we just have to respond now. Our offense has to come out and put together a good drive here and respond with some points.
Checking the comments, we do have some spectators in the office. Scott Darrington tuning in from his computer screen. Thanks for tuning in, and a couple other shout outs. I saw Lucas Peterson's name in there, his brother, the starting quarterback for the Spartans team. Good to see that name. Standout receiver from last year's squad.
I think Peterson's done a really, really great job since they kind of handed the offense over to him. I think he's really taken control of it, and you know he's able to mix in a passing game that maybe we didn't have before.
PAT is good. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It was kind of it's a nice problem to have when you have two capable quarterbacks, but then you have one in Calder Sheehan who does so much else.
Correct.
Peterson, kind of that prototypical quarterback. We talked about that in the pregame.
Big, tall kid that can stand in there and fire the ball, and you got you know, Sheehan, who's a senior leader, and you know he brings different things to the ball game. But you know, more than anything, he just brings heart and just a grit to the team, and you could see that.
So 10-7 our score now here early in the fourth quarter. And this is where the Spartans really have to keep it going, because we saw last week, very similar spot, kind of got out of their reach just towards the end. So we'll see what kind of a series they can put together here, get on that board and extend the lead will be the idea. Back to receive, Max Durgan, and kicking away for the Irish, Bennett Simmering. He's their junior punter and kicker.
Always have to be aware of an onside. Never know. Yep, little pooch kick.
Short kick is going to go out of bounds and be penalized.
Take that on the 35, I believe, right?
Yeah, they should benefit a few extra yards from where it went out. See where they set it up, but you're absolutely right. Keep it short there was the idea. No doubt they've seen footage of the onside recovery Farmington had.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
So yeah, 35-yard line is where the Spartans will start here, 1st and 10. I'd call it their biggest possession they need to answer after that touchdown drive for the Irish. They took a lot of time off the clock and got it done in the end zone.
You know, yeah, I mean, it's an important possession to try to get some points, but to B, also possess the ball a little bit and give our defense a little bit of a break, let them refresh.
Yep, absolutely right.
So they can come out and finish this game.
Peterson has Lincoln Majerus to his left and Isaiah Beal. Looks like handoff Beal. He's going to start up the middle, cut out the side, and he gets about 7 yards first.
Well, he's just a dynamic runner. He runs hard. He hits the hole hard. He's got a little wiggle to him. He layers, runs really well.
He sees everything so well. Very fun to watch him.
And maybe this is where you just turn the game over to him and say, hey, go win this for us.
So 2nd and 3, 7 yards on the pickup. I'm guessing the tempo of the offense will slow down a bit too. We'll see how Donnie Holcomb manages the clock. Peterson takes the snap, fake handoff, and then a little sling pass to the outside. That's
Beautiful.
Canfield.
Hang on to it. There you go. Good first down.
And first down.
Nice play.
That was Durgan. Apologies, not Canfield.
That's just one of those calls that our offensive coordinators see their cornerbacks setting off, 5-10 yards, and just have that quick little dump pass.
And that might be what, you called the last time they were setting up the play was kind of the same formation. This time, quick pass to the outside. Now Peterson takes a snap. He will hand off to
penetration right
Beal.
away.
Yeah, got to him in the backfield. Big loss. Nice defensive play there by the Irish. Number 0, Max Jones, penetrated quickly and took down star running back Isaiah Beal just as he got the ball. So 2nd and long, 5-yard loss there.
It's a little middle linebacker blitz. Blitzed right into that run.
So 2nd and 15, important play here for the Spartans. Peterson set and takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Ball's in the air, just out of reach. Durgan was the intended receiver, so 3rd and long now. Not the spot the Spartans wanted to find themselves in here, but it's execution time.
It's a tough one.
9:56 on the game clock here, 4th quarter.
You got to be thinking the D-line's going to pin their ears back. Maybe you'll see another middle linebacker blitz, something off the edge. Kind of get Peterson off his spot, and we'll see if he can hold his water. And yep, here comes a blitz off the edge. Picked up.
Looking downfield,
Nice
he
throw.
finds, it's Noah Hagan at the sticks. First down,
Beautiful.
big time pickup. Wow, nice play.
That's
Nice
really
execution,
Nice,
yeah.
Really nice blitz pickup by Beal there.
Another critical reception by Hagan, the 2nd of the game. His other one is the one that got us inside the goal line in the first half, leading to that touchdown. This one even bigger on 3rd and 15, gets the yardage.
A really nice pass under duress and a really nice adjustment to Hagan's route to catch that ball and then get the first down yardage. That was big because they were bringing number 0. He brought him on the edge, and Beal picked him up.
Max Jones, the player that made the big stop in the backfield on Beal. It's 1st and 10 Spartans. Peterson takes a snap, handoff Beal. He cuts to the right, finds a little room.
Nice little cut, positive yards. That's
Gets
good.
about 3. 2nd and 7. And yeah, he had no room to run in the intended scheme, but wow.
He was patient.
Bounced to the outside, found his way north, and got just a couple. 2nd and 7 coming. Somebody's car horn.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's coming through, but
So
wow.
you want to check your car real quick?
Yeah, is that mine? It might be. Let me just hit my button just in case. So on second down. No, not mine. On second down here from the right hash, Peterson has Beal in the backfield with him. High snap, handoff. Beal has a little bit of room, and now he's going to bounce it to the outside. Gets north. Yeah, gets first down.
You give him in space, and it's going to be dynamite. It's a nice play.
Beal getting it done here on second down. Gets the sticks, and another Spartan first down, keeps the possession going. And this is, you could feel the momentum switch after that big third down. The crowd got back into it. And now it's go time. Peterson in that pistol formation still. He has Hagen and Canfield split out right. It's going to be handoff. Beal bounces out. Oh, slips.
He just lost his footing.
Looks like he had a little bit of space to make another move, but right in the shadow of the lights. A little cooler temperature there, maybe, I don't know.
Well, it's definitely not icy on the field, I know that.
That's true, yeah. Can't blame the ice. Second and long, looks like 9 yards. Hagen and Peterson split right. Looks like Lincoln Majerus in the slot position, and Durgan will be the wide receiver on the left side. It's Calder Sheehan in the backfield. Looking to pass is Peterson.
Using all that play clock. He's got time.
He's going to roll left, sees some space, and he's going to get to the sideline.
Nice.
And just short of
that's something that Peterson did really well, even back in 9th and 10th grade. You know, he'll see that opening and take it, but he also keeps that ball up that he can throw and keeps those D-backs kind of back, and they don't know what's coming at him. He does a really good job of that too.
Well executed there by Peterson.
That was a really good protection by our offensive line there.
Sets up 3rd and 2, a long 2. Ball at the 20-yard line for the Spartans.
Big play here.
Sheehan in the backfield with Peterson. Same wide receiver set.
Oh,
handoff is sniffed out, and Sheehan did get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 4th and.
This is just another middle linebacker blitz. Looks like we are going to go for it.
Offense still on the field.
Okay, big play.
Huge play upcoming here for the Spartans. Beal's back in there, and Sheehan now, the receiver split far to the right. Canfield on the right side as well. Majerus in the slot, and Durgan on the left side. Peterson will take this incredibly important 4th down snap, roll to his right, and pressure got to him. He does get the ball off, and it's intercepted.
Threw right to him. That was tough. He had penetration. There was that middle linebacker, number 0, again, was right in his face. You know, and that kind of points to how big that missed field goal was, because I bet if we were up by 6, we would have kicked a field goal there.
Yeah.
Because going up by 6 isn't a huge deal. You know, still a 1-score game at that point. But if we would have hit that field goal earlier, I think we would have gone for it there and probably gone up 9.
I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, the way the game kind of played out.
Yep, that's just the way the game plays out.
And so the Irish get a critical turnover on 4th down, and it was worth the interception on 4th down because they did actually gain a couple yards from where the ball started from.
An incomplete pass, they would have been back a couple more yards.
So 1st and 10, Irish looking to put together a nice drive here and take the lead in this game. Spartans defense has to stand tall here. Here's Caswell.
2 tight ends.
In motion is Holly.
Pass out.
Double pass.
Oh, he's wide open.
And they executed a little shenanigans, and it's going to be a touchdown on 1st down for the Irish.
Someone bit.
So they went to the back of the playbook on 1st down, and they get it done and take the lead here.
Big play for the Irish. You know, you got to be disciplined in the back end, and I think our safety just kind of bit and just took 1 step, and that's all I really have to do on a play like that.
Yeah. And wide open was that receiver.
But you know, that's what happened when you leave the game as a 1-score game. Anything can happen, and big plays like that will happen. Got 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time.
Here is simmering for the PAT. And snap, spot.
Oh,
kick is off.
That's good.
And good. Pressure got there and hurried the kick, but it was executed successfully. So it's 14-10 now. Irish take their first lead of the game late.
How about Coach Rick Jones? Huh? That guy is
my
amazing.
favorite guy. My favorite guy.
I love that guy.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've learned so much from him in the last few years coaching with him. He's an amazing person and an amazing coach. And
yeah, one of those guys that when you meet him, you just keep him close because he's just
absolutely
his energy, his commitment. I mean,
his passion for the game and kids and everything is just amazing.
When I met Coach Rick, he stepped up for his grandson who was playing hockey. It was back in, I think, Super Mite. And they were short on coaches, right? I was coaching my older son, so there was just his coach's spot open, and they tried everybody on the roster, and then Coach Rick Jones steps up, coaches as a grandpa.
Yeah.
And I have enjoyed our friendship ever since the moment I met Rick. Absolutely.
Yep. I have coffee with Rick during the football season almost every week. We meet and go over game plans and stuff, and he's just a joy to be around. I can't say enough about that guy.
So now possession for the Spartans after this ensuing kickoff is even more critical. Back to receive is Boguslawski. Has room to run. He gets going north, finds a gap, gets the middle, gets tackled up high, and about a 25, 30-yard return. Such a
change things up, bring another guy back there to return kicks.
So we'll see how the Spartans answered. They did put a drive together, got stalled on 4th and short. Well, they were looking to kind of answer the touchdown, and then this Rosemount Irish goes to the bag of tricks and executes.
Yeah, that was just a really nice design play.
I didn't see
a
who
really
threw.
Good opportunity to.
I think it was number 5, Cal Roney, who was the second, who was the receiver out there that caught it and made the second throw to 13. Was it? Chris Corbett. I'm not exactly sure who ends up getting the touchdown, but very well executed play there. Jump out to lead, and now back to the ground game. Here's Beal on the outside.
There you go.
Gets to the edge of the sideline.
Nice run, nice hole. Really good blocking by the offensive line again. And you just got to give Beal just a sliver of daylight, and he's going to explode through that hole.
Yeah, if Beal can answer with a big one here, that will kind of inflate the bubble that definitely burst on that touchdown play by the Rosemount Irish. Beal's momentum did carry him out of bounds, so the clock did stop. 5:51 here, fourth quarter. Spartans down 14-10 after leading most of the game 10-0. 2 scores in the second half, actually in the fourth quarter. Have caught the Irish up and more. Now here's Beal again.
Daylight.
Finds some
there you go.
room. Yeah, I got about 8. So 2nd and 2, ball's just shy of midfield. Clock is running. The Spartans did have to take a timeout earlier, so just 2 in the pocket of head coach Donnie Holcomb. Peterson gets the boys to the line. He has Durgan split out to the right. Hagen and
Canfield up top.
Here's a handoff. Beal, who ran
good penetration.
ran into it.
Brings up a big 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Jeremiah Jean making the tackle for the Irish, and 3rd down, loss of 4 on that play. Another big 3rd down play for the Spartans. Each play becomes the biggest play of the game for the Spartans here, 3rd and 6. Peterson from the pistol. Looking to pass over the middle, and Sheehan was met there by a linebacker. At the same time the ball got there.
I think that was number 4, the safety. Before the game down, he was talking about the safety and how hard he comes downhill.
Yeah. And now on 4th down, we'll see an incomplete pass, stops the clock, 4:19 remaining in the game. We'll see what happens here. Offense still on the field, and on 4th down, they need to convert this somehow. Irish did have a fake punt earlier in the game, conversion on 4th down. See if the Spartans can answer that. This one from scrimmage. Peterson throws, and on the outside, Beal breaks the snap, and he does get the first. Wow, that's Beal.
That's Beal there. They had him.
They had him stopped.
He just got out of that arm tackle. Guy tried to tackle him around the shoulder pads, and that's just not going to work against Isaiah Beal.
He had him stopped. Beal got away. First down, big time
Huge play.
effort.
Huge play.
The captain, yeah. Keeps the drive alive, and with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left here now, Spartans will get back to business. From their offensive side of the ball, they haven't scored in a while, but looking to take this lead back here from the left hash. Peterson puts Canfield in motion. It's going to be handoff.
Jet sweep.
Canfield has some room, gets going north.
Hang on, there you go, good job.
Got about 8 yards, yeah, nice job on the jet sweep. So the important first down picks up 7, now 2nd and short. They kind of open the playbook up here a little bit.
Yep, utilizing Canfield's speed on that play.
Gabe Juarez Diaz checks in at the wide receiver position.
Sophomore Max Harrison in the backfield. He's got a good couple of years ahead of him. He's a really good running back.
Sheehan in motion.
And a fake jet sweep.
Peterson keeps it up the middle, gets first, and nice block on the outside. That was Durgan with the block.
That's a really nice design play there.
Allowed Peterson to pick up even extra, so now moving the chains again.
You get that motion and you get all that action going one way and you bring him back the other way. It was a really nice play.
Yeah, they've been showing him that sweep, showing the sweep, and then kind of saw
putting together a drive here, but now they're going to have to finish. Getting down to about under 3 minutes here. 2 timeouts. This is probably it for them.
2:49. Yeah, clock is stopped because of the out of bounds play. Yeah, 1st and 10 Spartans, and
we had a timeout,
timeout
for Rosemount. So I met Rick Jones.
Yeah, tell me.
Sixth grade football. I'm out there. I'm the head coach. Don't have much help. And one of the dads comes up. He's like, I got a guy. He's a grandpa of one of the players wants to come help you. And you can imagine what I thought. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Let's.
A grandpa.
Have him come out.
No offense, grandpa.
I'll take whatever help I can
hope I'm
get,
a grandpa someday out there coaching. I'd love to be the coach Rick is, yeah.
Yeah, but you get these guys that want to come out and help, and they're just not what you expect. And I'm like, sure, yeah, have them come on out.
But help is help.
The next day, the rest is history. And, he's just got such a depth of knowledge and been around forever. He's been coached football down in Florida.
All levels,
and Michigan, yeah.
Yes.
So that's my Rick Jones story, and I've been, good friends with him ever since. Well, let's see what the offense comes up with here out of a timeout.
Yeah, timeout by Irish, maybe hoping to get some.
I think they're trying to get their defense a little breather. We've put together a pretty good drive here. There's a little bit of heat today. It was probably just a good little break for them. We kind of felt that momentum kind of coming at them. So we'll see what. Oh, no.
Oh, bad snap, and this is going to be.
Just throw it.
If he can throw it, good play by Peterson.
Yep.
Hopefully no blockers were downfield, right? Yeah, no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, good awareness of what was needed there.
Luckily, that ball bounced right back up to him, and he was calm enough to collect himself and get his body turned and throw that ball out of bounds. But that's a wasted down.
Brings up 2nd and 10, yeah. Had they needed to suffer that loss of yardage, would have been devastating.
Oh, that would have been, huge.
So no hurt. Second down play coming. Hagen and Sheehan on the high side. Durgan and Boguslawski near side. And here's a penalty.
Shoot.
Not the time for
Yep.
this.
Illegal procedure on the tackle over there.
False start by the Spartans.
False start.
So 2nd and 15, and discipline has to be
That doesn't help.
maintained here. That's you just recover from what could have been a terrible position, and then you just do it to yourself, which is unfortunate. But 2nd and 15, they had a conversion on. Was that a 4th down play even, or 3rd?
It was 4th.
That was 4th down, wasn't it?
4th and 6.
Yeah, it was a 4th down conversion. They had a long conversion from 3rd and 15. So they're finding ways to get it done, but you can't do it to yourself.
Yeah.
So here's 2nd and 15. Peterson puts Boguslawski in motion.
Unforced errors are just a little too high.
High
Shoot.
pass, and it's a good thing he got his hand on that, because that could have been trouble. Cornerback was right there.
It was there. That was going to be he was going to get probably about 7 to 8 yards at least on that pass. Okay, it's only 3rd down. We got 2 downs to get this.
Yeah, you go back to that missed field goal.
Yeah, it's huge, you know.
Yep, every point matters.
A game like
every
this,
play.
low scoring points, like 3 points even can make a huge difference. And, you know, we could realistically only be down by 1 point here, you know, and we're setting up for a possible game-winning field goal.
As it stands, it's a big 3rd down play. Peterson has plenty of time, throws the ball downfield, and
a little too far.
Just out of the reach of Calder Sheehan, the intended receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay.
And a lot of yards to gain for that first 15 of them, in fact. Wow. A little bit of a hole in that penalty. Just kind of does it to you, too. It changes the play you have to run on 3rd down.
That's right. It changes some of your play calls, and you take a few chances that you maybe wouldn't have necessarily taken if it was, you know, 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 6.
So 2:32 is what's official. We'll get that synchronized and see what's up.
Okay, we got
Rosemount.
a timeout for Rosemount. You know, talk it over. Probably wanted to just see what we came out, what kind of personnel we came out with, and kind of adjust from there.
So timeout, Rosemount. 2.5 minutes left. Down by 4, the Spartans find themselves in just one play to keep this drive alive. But this is what it's all about. This is
it. I mean, this is the position we wanted to be in, right? I mean, against a team that's been in the top 10 or top 5 in the last 5 to 10 years. A huge program. You know, our high school's got 2,400 kids, and we've got I don't know, 16 or 1,700 at Mayo. You know, they got 60 guys, 70 guys on their sideline, and we're dressing 35. 30, you know, and we've played with them, you know, and that's the thing. That's the amazing thing that Donnie has done, you know, to build this program and then, get us moved up to 6A, and we're the smallest 6A school. And
win a playoff game. Have Stillwater on the ropes.
Right.
I mean, they were fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, to come out last year, to get that thrown at you, you're a 6A team.
Yeah.
And the way they performed, I mean, it shows what Donnie and his coaching staff have done.
So here it is, 4th and 15. Ball is on the right hash. There's 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Peterson takes the snap, drops back, sets,
got time,
throws over the middle, caught by Sheehan. Did he get enough?
It's short.
He's real close.
Short.
Where's the spot?
I think he got it. I think from the
they need to measure
official.
this
I think the official gave it to him here. Yep. Yes.
First down, and that is incredible.
Wow. Huge play. And there again, that's the heart. That's the heart you see from Sheehan fighting for every inch. And he needed every inch in that play.
He had to, absolutely.
He had a guy all over him, made that catch, and got the first down, and that was just all will.
So on 4th down, the Spartans get it done now. 1st and 10. They have just a few yards before goal. And Beal is going to get the ball.
Beal picks a spot, gets through, gets a few yards there.
High tackle. Looks like Beal's kind of shaking off something.
And here we go. We're yelling at the refs after we told them how much we appreciate them being out there.
We love them. That was the best spot I've ever seen after a 4th down play.
And Rosemount's over there yelling, that's a terrible spot. Yeah,
absolutely. That's the game.
Yep.
That's the game. So clock is stopped.
What do we have? What do we got? Oh, now they're winding it. I don't know why the Rosemount coaches are on the field, but they should be off the field.
So 2nd and 8 is going to be the scenario. It's 1:41.
Clock's running.
On the game
I don't know why.
Are they running it?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They're going to have to figure some
Yeah,
stuff
I
out.
think
It's kind of weird.
They reset the play clock there. I think they just had a problem with the play clock. But
Let's see what they do with the game clock, because I saw 6 seconds run off.
Now they're discussing what should happen here.
We'll wait and find out, but either way, it's going to be 2nd and 9, I believe. I think the discussion is more about where the clock should be.
Yeah, maybe.
1:45 is the indication.
1:45. And that's what we got.
So
okay, here we go.
2nd and 9. Peterson from the left hash this time, and a whistle came out. The back judge wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, he wasn't quite ready.
He's got to get in position.
Let me reset that for you guys.
So did the clock? No, clock stayed the same.
Yeah.
At least we all had it.
Okay, it's been a hectic few plays here.
Exciting game.
Yeah.
Fantastic game.
Yep.
The Irish found a way to get back and take the lead.
A big, huge play for them, and now we've got a big drive by the Spartans here. Let's see if we can finish this off.
Now they are winding the clock, and we'll see a 2nd down play here. Peterson has Hagen and Sheehan. Split to his right, high snap.
Okay, you got through.
Beal has it up the middle, he gets a first down though.
Yep, first down about the 3-yard line, I believe.
It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal, maybe. Nope, 3rd, just short.
Oh, they gave him 3rd.
3rd and short. But, you know, right now the clock's really not an issue. You know, we want to run that thing down as far as we can right now. So that's, I mean, we just got to get this first down. We got 2 downs to get it. Okay, you don't want anything negative here. We want a good snap, no penalties.
Yeah, the snap's been kind of hot as of late. Peterson has handled all. He had that one that went over his head. Able to get that out of bounds. Here's a handoff. Beal up the middle, contact, and is he in?
Just short, just short.
It is a first down.
First down, first and goal.
He's at about the 1-inch line. Spartans looking to score. We'll see. They did run a quarterback sneak to get the ball in the end zone earlier. Peterson got that one down, and it looks like they're in that same position, maybe even a little bit better.
Yeah.
38 seconds officially.
We got fans telling us to run the clock. We're not in charge of the clock.
I hope they know, yeah,
we're not in
that's
charge
not
of the clock.
us.
We're just doing play-by-play here.
People at home are probably yelling
here we
at
go.
the clock as well. Even
First and goal from about the half-yard line.
And Peterson
25 seconds left.
Yeah, he's still in the pistol formation.
Yep.
Here. Execute this snap.
There's a lot of different options he can do here.
Beal.
Give to Beal.
And Beal sneaks in and touchdown.
Huge. What a huge drive.
To come back.
What a huge drive.
To come back after that.
What a huge drive.
Pick up a big 4th down play to keep it going and then find your way into the end zone.
I mean, a 4th and 6.
That is exciting.
Was that a 4th and
15?
4th and 15.
Yeah, because after the 5-yard penalty on 2nd down, converted twice on 4th down.
I tell you.
And now a very important PAT here to get it back to a 3-point lead. We'll see that leg of Ethan Post one more time before he heads to Georgia, was it?
He had already been to Georgia.
Okay.
's going to Boston College next.
Kick is up. Ooh, and that looks
we got a penalty.
good.
Probably offsides, I would guess.
Yeah, the penetration from the
Did he jump
left
over the
side,
center or jump over somebody? I
He got there very quick, so if I had to guess, I'd say that's where it came from, but I did not see.
It's on them. Sounds like so. Okay. Well, here we go. I mean, you got to be expecting some craziness with the kick return. If we do, you know, you just got to kick it through the end zone. Now he's got the wind, right?
This is the wind at his back.
Yep,
he should be able to launch this thing in the end zone and start.
And then you're just in your prevent defense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can keep everything in front of you.
Keep in front of you.
They've only got they got 1 timeout. Okay.
They did have to use that timeout.
Yep, they used a couple timeouts on defense here, so that's big for them now, right?
Yes.
Just because of that drive, just wore their defense down, and they had to take a couple timeouts to get a break for them.
All things looking green and gold right now, but they have to finish.
They have to finish games like this.
So is that 14 seconds on the clock?
Yes, 14 seconds.
Got to check my vision. I saw 34. Too exciting up here.
Oh, I tell you.
273 viewers.
Oh, well.
It's pretty phenomenal. Thanks for tuning in.
Did you say 2,000?
2,000. Yeah, it'll be 2,000 by the weekend.
That's right. Well,
and
you know, it took us a little while to get this game going from last night to today, but it did not disappoint.
So they're kicking from the 35-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the penalty from the
so he's just going to bomb this.
Yeah. Yep, just kick her out of the end zone.
Couldn't have been easier for Ethan Post on that.
Perfect.
Gets the touchback. For step 1 taken care of.
Okay.
Step 2, lockdown defense.
Well, I tell you what, you tell your D lineman to pin their ears back. Don't let him set his feet. You tell your D-backs nothing behind you. Keep everything in front of you. Get the guy on the ground. Lay on him a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe for 14 seconds, and then we'll get out of here with a victory.
You know by now who their playmakers are. Keep your eye on Holly.
Yep.
Keep your eye on.
And you got to be ready for a hook and ladders. You got to be ready for laterals. I mean, all kinds of things that you can think of. You just got to be aware of all of that stuff. And there's really no way you can prepare yourself for all of that stuff, but you just got to have it in the back of your mind.
So here it is, Caswell ready for first down play. Just has 14 seconds.
Oh,
and he's got plenty of room. He's going to throw one, catch made.
Here comes the lateral. Nope,
and
goes down. I don't think.
There's
they
a
have timeout.
Yep, they had one. So here's the timeout. 7 seconds.
We had some pressure on the quarterback, made him step up, get him off his spot.
That completion was made to Kellen Johnson, number 19.
Okay, here we go. They're on the 37-yard line.
It looked like he was looking for an option to pitch it. Did you see that?
Yeah, it did. That's
nobody was there,
yep,
so smart play.
Nobody came around.
He got down.
I think that quarterback got rushed a little bit and had to step and throw that a little earlier than he wanted to, and I don't think that other guy was able to get over close enough to him for the lateral. Yep, it would look like a hook and ladder or something like that.
Yep.
Which is, you got to expect things like that.
So 7 seconds. This is likely going to be the play that matters the most.
And another thing you want to do is you don't want to jump off sides, give them a free play. You know they can take a shot.
Yeah.
So you got to be disciplined up front, but you got to get after the quarterback. Don't give him time to get his feet set.
Here it is, play of the game coming. Caswell has 3 wide receivers split to the. Nope, he's gone off the field. Just 2. Caswell sets and throws this
they
ball.
got it. That's it.
Intercepted by Durgan.
There it is.
Drop and time has expired.
Huge
Victory,
play.
Spartans.
What a victory. I mean,
there's the excitement. Wow.
What grit, what heart they showed today to come out and have just a fantastic half of football. And get down with a huge play like that and respond that way they did. Coach Jones is back in here, high-fiving everybody. What a win. I mean, what a win. And now we're 2-2. We could be 3-1 easily.
Getting to 2-2.
And tell you what, Rosemount's 1-3 now. Absolutely
right. So we do have one more thing we got to take care of. We got to pick a player of the game.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to nominate a player because I think his composure.
I know who it's going to be. I know who it should be.
His composure got it done on offense. My nomination is starting quarterback number 12, Isaac Peterson.
That's who I was going to say, too.
1,000%, right?
The way he sat in there, with pressure and threw some really nice balls. There was, of course, there's a number of kids that led to this victory. Huge plays.
It's a team game. It's
huge plays,
the biggest team game.
He really showed a lot of poise today.
Had to.
And how he operated the offense, and that drive at the end of the game was just
2 conversions
phenomenal.
on 4th down, a big conversion on 3rd and 15.
Yep.
The broken play that he had to get rid of to salvage the yards that would have been lost.
Yeah.
He had the touchdown on the quarterback sneak at the goal line, and he kept his offense going.
I tell you what, there's nothing better than watching a mopey Rosemount team gathering on our field, and they've got twice as many kids, twice the size, and we take it to them. You just got to love it. And
this is
6A football. It's just a grind.
It is.
And
the gauntlet is what it's been called.
We grounded out today. I mean, that's what we did. We came out with a victory.
Yeah, they executed the first half pretty much according to plan, and
Absolutely.
then the second quarterback saw Rosemount Irish get back into it.
Yep.
Take the lead, in fact.
And Rosemount made some nice adjustments at half. Their offense looked better. They mixed it up. They spread us out a little bit to get some lanes to run, and then they mixed in the pass a little bit, and then the huge play. And that's stuff you can correct.
They executed on their own end, yeah.
But, big plays like that will cost you. But, we kept our composure, and we came back and sealed the deal. I mean, that drive the drive to start the game and finish the game were just
bookended
huge.
a fantastic effort by
huge.
the Spartans.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. And there again, you know, it was Peterson running the offense, I think, and just giving them that passing aspect that we have.
And Beal was the effective tool when he needed it.
I mean, Beal could be the player of the game every game, right? I mean, he'll
be in the conversation every time. I thought Calder Sheehan had a very important play, extra effort on that.
That was huge. He fought for that half yard and got that first down.
Durgan had some nice receptions. Peterson threw the ball really well tonight as well, or I should say today, not even quite 5:20, so quick game.
Yeah, quick game, clean game, and there weren't a lot of penalties. You know, that's something that, you know, we've kind of gotten away from this year. We used to hurt ourselves with these unforced errors and stuff, and we saw it early on in the year, but I think we've cleaned that up a little bit.
Yeah.
And some of it's just early
that's early mistakes.
Early games. And a game like this, you have to be clean, and I think we were pretty clean.
So outstanding. Looks like the referee crew did take off.
Oh, they're out of here. They're on the way to Century or wherever they're headed
next. See their smoke trails behind them.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Mayo Spartans. Nate, thanks for joining me on the stream.
Yeah.
Another
Again,
huge
thank you for everything you guys are doing. This is awesome.
Keep it going. So stay tuned. We have a road game next week.
Yep, Lakeville South.
On the road, Lakeville South, and then homecoming the week after
Lakeville North.
Against Lakeville North. Yep. That is going to be an absolute grind.
Yep, those will be grinds. Those will be. They'll probably throw the ball twice the whole game.
Schedule does not get any easier. So yeah, we'll be back for all home games. The game next week will be on the Lakeville live stream, but we'll be back for more. So thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your Friday evening and your weekend.
Well, it's going to be a good weekend for the Spartans, I can tell you that. After that heartbreak in Farmington and the way they responded today, you just can't say enough about the players and the coaches and what they did here. You know, it's a really good Rosemount team we beat.
Very good team.
And now we're going to play 3 more good teams, and we're going to be in every game, I think, now.
Yep.
You know, this was huge for them, I think, you know, coming back from that.
Outstanding. Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Matt Bodine for Nate Wernerberg.
Thanks, everybody.
You're watching
Go
the Mayo
Spartans.
Spartans live stream. See you next time.
Super, I'm a super, 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 super.